All right, welcome back to another episode of Daily Wrap-Up Crew. No booker, but I go by the name of Eli. As always, we got Ace with us.
Yes, indeed. I need silence when I speak. You at the end of the table, but your head normally between two butt cheeks. Yeah, you can follow me on the gram, Ace the Goat 24. You heard?
Wow. Yo, he be waiting. I'm telling you, he be waiting all
That shit
show
was
for
marvelous.
this, man.
I ain't gonna marvelous.
Next up, we got Jew.
Yeah, what it do is your boy Jew. I'm here with my podcast crew. Two Bad Chocolate Baddies too, and we here to do what it do.
Y'all came with the rings ready. Like, yo, let me find out, man. Like, yo, we got some special guests on the show. Sash and Felicia. Let the people know where they can find y'all at social medias.
Okay, so this is Sash Millie, the Mean Girl. I'm the host of Secrets with Sash.
Drop a bomb for her. We ain't got it right now, but
Boom, 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 boom.
boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, okay.
We gonna edit it in. You go.
And my name is Felicia. You can find me on stunningwhitesbyfd. I'm a teeth whitening specialist.
Oh, it all makes sense.
That's why I called you.
I need my teeth white.
New
girl.
alert. We found the person that got Keem his veneers.
The coupon special, like, you know. All right, listen, get into my first topic, all right? And it says, are independent women toxic? We're going to get straight into it. Which I think.
Oh, yeah.
Why you say that?
Because
I wasn't expecting that from you, actually. Like, yo.
shit, I'm toxic as hell. Because one, if that stimulus check hit, I don't need none of y'all niggas. Fuck out of here.
Wow.
You see, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean?
But for the most part, like, if you have like this independence that's embedded in you, you're gonna treat men like you don't need them all the time. So if you're in a relationship, it's more so, it's not about what he could do for you because you're never gonna appreciate it for the most part. Because I feel like with black women especially, they're so strong about being independent anyway. So they voice it a lot. So.
Yeah, she basically took all my answers and shit.
Yeah, I seen you wince over there, Felicia. What you got to say?
I mean, I completely disagree. I think an independent woman can 100% not be toxic for the simple fact that you said, like, the black woman, we already strong, and like we as a woman, you have to know when to take it down and say, like, listen, man, I want you to lead, and oh yeah, I can have my own bag, I can bring my own bag, but you go ahead and you take charge and you lead. So I think, like, as women, there's some of us that, because I am one of them, that know for 100% how to step down and let my man lead. And I'm independent, so
Yeah, like
he adds to me. That's that.
For a fact, like if you're in a relationship with somebody, you gotta, like if I'm in a relationship with a dude, I'm definitely gonna step down and let him lead because one, I'm aggressive. I don't got time to be walking all over you.
But you will only step down if you feel he can lead, right?
If he could feel he could lead. But now if I feel like I'm dealing with a sucker, it's
you
just
gonna
like
step
I'm
forward,
gonna step
right?
and I'm gonna walk all over you, and that's just that. And I'm always
gonna stop
you.
all y'all excuses right now. I'm gonna tell you right now, it doesn't matter if she's independent or not. I think 80% of women are toxic in general.
How, Sway?
Because I mean, y'all just look. No matter what a man do, whatever we give y'all want something else. A nigga can't just give you this and that. You want more. You know what I'm saying? Like, we give it. When y'all say, "Oh, we want a man that's gonna provide," when we got to go out and work hard for you guys,
it's about
to
time.
provide.
It's about balance.
But then
you got to balance and you got to communicate it.
I mean, yeah, but then it got to be a full. It's a circle. We got to go around.
I agree to disagree.
Underdog, put
That's
that on
a
a t-shirt.
Because I agree with what you're saying. Because, you know, you go out and do what you need to do. And then we beg for time and this, that, and the third. But if you're doing what you need to do, I ain't asking for your time because you giving me everything I want. You know what I'm saying? There's dudes that don't give you time, then always got excuses about shit. There's toxic men out there, too, that go out and do shit for you, but then treat you like shit on top of that. You know what
But
I'm
that's
saying?
the one y'all love. come on, that's a different topic.
Do we got that on the list? Oh, we don't got that. We don't got that on the list
beg to
today. Like,
differ.
you know.
I feel like independent women, they can be toxic, but it could be a plus in some relationships. You know what I mean? Like,
Explain.
Because some people don't like needy girls that you got to be there for them every second of the day and be on the phone. I like an independent chick that do her own thing and I can do my own thing and then we come together.
Spicy, we like independent, but we don't want toxic. And I don't think that comes.
Define toxic.
In my way, from my perspective, I would say a person that that's just not happy with anything that they're getting as far as in a relationship perspective.
Toxic is like unhealthy. Somebody that behaves in a unhealthy like way.
Now,
that's
how can an
detrimental.
independent woman behave in an unhealthy way?
I think, I don't think independent women inherently are toxic, but I think they can display toxic behavior because most of the times when women become independent, they feel when a woman tells. I hear women say a lot often, right? I don't need a man for this, that, and the third. How many times you hear black men say that? Y'all ever heard of black men say I don't need a woman?
Wait, hold on.
That they don't need a woman for nothing.
Black men all the time, based on my demographics, they say bitches ain't shit all the time. So what
That's
we
different
saying?
from I don't need them.
Yeah, because they
You get what
bitches
I'm
ain't
saying?
shit. You ain't never gonna hear.
Bitches
I don't need no bitches.
I don't need these bitches. These bitches don't get shit from me. I hear that all the time. So how does that it fits into the correlation right now? Because they still the same way we saying we don't need a man. There's men out here saying fuck these bitches and this, that, and the third. So it's the same toxicity going both ways. Because the same way we saying we don't need a man is the same way men are out here saying fuck these bitches.
Are those numbers equal?
It's equal. It's equal.
I don't know about that one, man.
Don't trust bitches. Don't trust niggas. All of this toxicity amongst us within each other is like, yo, it's never gonna work out. Because if I'm saying I don't need a man and you turn around and say, well, fuck these bitches, you don't need me and fuck you, and I'm not gonna give you shit.
Is that a response to somebody saying they don't need you? So in return, is it like, yo, well, if you don't need me, then fuck you? Is that a response, or you just saying men are just inherently just saying that?
I feel like men are saying that because women ain't putting up with they shit. So since women ain't putting up with they shit, they avoid these like independent women.
What is they shit?
Needs,
Lying,
Birkins.
cheating.
Boom.
There you go.
I don't got no Birkin. I'm not gonna ask for no Birkin, so don't do that. I don't got no Birkin right now to be asking for one, so I ain't even going.
So like I said, I think they can be toxic. Just like I think obviously guys can be toxic.
Yeah, it go
as
both
well.
ways. Yeah.
But when I hear independent women, there's usually a narrative of I don't need a man for anything, right? And I think that type of behavior or that sentiment is toxic. You get what I'm saying? Because our relationship is supposed to be interdependent. Like we're supposed to both need and want each other. Not like I don't need you. I'm gonna do this on my own. Like,
I think it's a matter of security. Like that's all it boils down to. Because at the end of the day, think about it. Like you were raised by a single mother, right? Boom, she's automatically independent. What's your mindset on men at that particular point, right? Your father's not there. You don't know. You don't have a stable person. Do you get that told from your mother, or is it your mother? Is it media?
There's a lot of toxic moms out here too.
That's the whole fact. I don't disagree. Okay. I 100% agree with that part. But at the end of the day, I think it's like just a matter of security. Because all right, babe, you and I are together. We got this. But if you walk out tomorrow, I'm gonna be fine. It's kind of like an ego thing also at the same time. Like I'm gonna let you know, like.
They're not fighting for their relationships.
Everybody want everybody to feel that way.
Why you gotta let somebody know that for? Like, if you know you good, regardless of the fact, you don't gotta keep pushing that in somebody's face.
So what about the men who be like, okay, I know how to cook clean and I have a hand to jerk my dick off, so I don't need women.
Who the fuck is saying they?
You never heard? All right, when the argument about that whole 50-50 in relationships and people want to talk about finances because they strictly put 50-50 to finances, right? Men will automatically say, well, I could cook clean.
Don't say women put it to finances. Like
women put, because I feel like
men don't ask for finances.
I feel no, men are on social media saying 50-50 on bills, and then it's a big old argument. It's like a whole post about bills and shit. When I think of 50-50, I think about emotional, mental, like just every factor of the relationship, not just financial. You know what I'm saying? But if you just take it to just financial by itself, right, and just look at the comments that be on social media, they straight say, I know how to cook clean and I have a hand and there's so many bitches out here. Why do you think that I need you to do this for me if I could do it myself? Like they have the same attitude.
I think because there's the expectation on men. Like there's a certain type of thing that men have to qualify for because a lot of women, oftentimes they want the 6-figure man, true or false, right? They want somebody that's financially stable, right?
9 out of 10.
I dated some broke niggas, so I'm not even gonna say and play myself and lie. But we want that, but do we get that all the time? No. So the reality of it is we settle.
But I understand that. But
a lot of people is not looking at reality.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
Because there's a list of demands that women usually want from a guy, right? And then when you ask a guy in return, what do he want from a woman? It's usually like 3 to 4 things. Like, you get what I'm saying?
3 or 4
But you
things
said
like what?
you said you dated some broke guys in your past, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So then doesn't that deter you now from dating broke guys?
Well, the only reason I've dated certain type of men was because I was understanding based off of age, based off of where I was from, trying to be humble, knowing I'm better than all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Thinking of it like, oh, they got a little bit of ambition and I see where they going with themselves. Let me not try to be judgmental. Not being judgmental led me in bullshit. So now it's like, I know I deserve better, so I'm going to look for better. And even if sometimes I don't go looking,
what's better,
that value doesn't come from finances.
I don't. It's
A lot of times, y'all think if y'all just find somebody with more money, they gonna treat you better. And a lot of times, those guys don't treat you.
The problem is they're willing to accept it when a guy got money rather than when you shouldn't accept it regardless.
Yeah, but I feel like because of your experience, you coupling finances with attitude. You feel me? So it's like you think broke niggas you automatically think bullshit now, right? But you could get a rich nigga be some bullshit.
Nah, it could still be bullshit, but broke is a mind state. Like broke, like people who
But you said they had ambition, right?
When I say broke is a mind state, I'm talking about the fact that you don't got no money, you got a lot of time on your hands and you do bullshit all day. Like you, in the first few months of dating, people don't really show you who they are until later on.
True.
So I might be thinking like, oh, this person is ambitious, he got shit going for himself. 6-7 months later, he got these bitch ass tendencies that I just can't rock with. So now I just think this is that broke nigga shit. Like the same thing that goes for bitches. Like the same way you look at a chicken like, yo, she fire and she got this, she got that. 6 months in, you realize she don't really got shit. So what you settle for this for? Like, you know you could do better. Like, there's other people out here, not saying finances is what does it, but the reality of it is people don't really show you the real them anyway. So it's like, you got to get caught up and get burnt a couple times, not with STD-wise, but you got to get burnt a couple times to, you know.
Put that on a t-shirt.
I understand. I understand where you're coming from, but this segues into my next topic. Because we've been talking about the dynamic in the black relationship. So my next topic is there do you think there's a gender war between black men and black women, or is that just only on social media? You think that's happening in real life, or just strictly just on social media you see that happening?
I mean, it's like gender expectations on social media type shit. Like I feel like all these stereotypes is what like fuck us up on social media, because guys automatically think like women be wanting what the IG models got and shit like that. Because there's some people that live based off of what they see on social media and not living in the reality, and vice versa. There's guys out here that wants to live up to the standard of what you see the rappers doing, and they can't do that. So it's like people just be living in this la-la land and shit like that. So I feel like it's gender expectations based off of what the celebrities and the IG models and the rappers is out here portraying. But the reality is people not talking the reality on social media. It's a facade.
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
Right.
What about you, Felicia? You think there's a gender war right now in our community?
I agree 100% with what she said. Like, they'll post whatever it is that they feel is acceptable, but then behind closed doors, it's like they're fine with doing domestic stuff, but not necessarily entirely on social media. They'll post like, oh, I'm making the money, I'm getting the bag, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But behind closed doors, that's not even a fact. Like, it's just their best representative. They want to feel accepted from outside, which I hate social media.
Yeah, everybody is city girl on social media, but in text messages, they Michelle Obama and shit. Definitely, that's me. I ain't gonna hold you. I really know how to talk.
Put that on the shirt.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like, and I don't want to be gender biased at this point, but I feel like mostly it's women playing the aggression on social media. Like, I do think there's guys that, you know, put gasoline to it, but like, I feel like it's like really judgmental. Like, as far as like any black men don't support black women, we hear that all the time. You know, when there's black men marching and stuff like that. Yeah, I feel like they're only getting I feel like for a fact that y'all only look at black rappers as black men.
What?
For the like black rappers speaks for the average black guy.
Why do you think that?
For example, I can even give you a simple example. Like, we have a podcast page and we promote and we support black women all the time. We get 5 views, no comments. But as soon as we say, hey, black women do this, or there's a video of a black woman arguing. Why y'all got this on here? But you got the energy. But when we say, hey,
102
you're a
comments.
queen, we love you, it's dead.
Yeah, it's type cricket, so I ain't gonna hold you.
I could show you.
Put receipts.
I could tell you black men don't 100% support black women. Because one day I was walking down the street.
Some black
you
men,
got
definitely.
that. You got that. Some black men. I'm walking down the street, car on the other side, guy saying whatever the heck it was he was saying. Black man standing, walking beside me, turn his head. It's like, oh, okay. So you think the way how he's talking to me is acceptable? You're not gonna.
How many black women have you seen in arguments disrespecting and belittling and degrading a black man? How many black women have stopped and said, "Yo, sis, chill out, you wildin'"?
None.
Facts.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. I understand what you're saying, but I got a question too. Like, what did you expect for him to do? Just say, "Yo, chill out, fight"?
This was a stranger. This was a stranger.
He and I were really close, just like how you and I.
This is a stranger?
He certainly was. Just as close as you and I are, he 100% could have just stepped a little bit closer. You know, like protect me, make me feel a little bit like, all right.
What was the guy saying?
Where I've done that for a
I
female.
don't remember. Some catcalls or
Oh.
some shit like that.
I'm not gonna hold you. I grew up with guys. Like I grew up with my father for a certain period of time. So when women are out here saying like they don't get support from black men, the biggest supporters I got is like people out my family that are predominantly male. So I can't sit here and say I experienced like that feeling of feeling abandoned by a black man. Now, for the most part, I kind of have to have a little understanding because those is like I grew up with them. So sometimes if I get into an altercation with a man, sometimes I be feeling like, yo, it's easy to call my brothers right now and get you fucked up. But I know that it will put both parties in a bad predicament. So I got to walk away from this situation because I know 9
times out of 10, y'all gonna most likely make up, forgive each other, and then move on with the relationship.
Not even whether it's a relationship, whether it's just a dude off the street. Like sometimes you do not want to put your brother, your cousin, your pops. Like I know a girl who was in a whole fight and caught her father. Her father traveled all the way from the Bronx to Brooklyn and he got shot. You know what I'm saying? Like that's reality
but you ain't
out
gonna
here.
see that on social media, and then it's gonna come as like I get what you're saying. Black men should protect black women, but
it's precautions.
And what examples would y'all like us to protect y'all? Would be one of the questions I would ask.
Do you want a black man to be up here aggressive and shit, like really with the shits, and then he fuck around and end up in jail or dead because he's protecting you? Or speak up. What is there for a black man to really do in society?
Because we want to know, like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Because as a black woman, I defend myself. I'm aggressive all the time. Sometimes it feels good to not be the aggressor. So I be chilling sometimes, but when it's time for me to black out, I'm blacking out because I feel like I have the right to. But do other people see that as such? No.
No, because then when you do that, then you the angry black woman.
I'm the angry black woman. So we kind of share the same obstacles. You know what I'm saying? So as black men could turn around and say, yo, I'm a defend this black woman. But when shit hits the fan, who gonna really defend that black man when he dying or in jail right now? You know what I'm saying? Vice versa for the black women, like dark women. Like when we out here mad about something and we expressing our anger, and probably even in an appropriate manner, people still judging. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you're saying that it's acceptable for us to not feel as if black men are supporting us?
I feel like we need to not say black men. I don't feel like it goes down to just black men. Men in general, if you want to say men, but don't just say black men.
I could agree with that.
Because that's not fair.
No, it's not.
I feel like society on the whole focuses on negative. You feel me? So it's like negative gets publicity. So like the stories you were saying, like, oh, somebody catcalling you or whatever, and nobody did anything, or somebody was talking crazy to some woman, nobody did anything. That will get more. Like how you saying the positive posts don't get no likes, and the negative shit we post get mad likes and shit. So it's like the negative
quote
shit,
unquote negative shit. Like.
Yeah, quote unquote, my fault. But the negative shit is more brought to light than the positive shit.
Right.
It don't get like people like it and keep it pushing, but then they will see something crazy like, oh, look at all these black guys in there and shit at. You feel me?
Question: You never been defended by a black man?
No, you had to think too long. God
exactly.
damn.
Right, because I had to think too long. I'm like,
So
no.
you never had like a brother, cousin.
You got brothers?
Nope.
You're only child?
Sure am.
Damn.
Sure am.
And it's like I understand
Only
what
child,
you're saying.
no father. You understand? So it's kind of like I had to defend
saying.
myself. So it's kind of like
that's rough.
I got me. That's it. I got me.
No, I know. I understand.
Well, we
That's
got you
that.
now, man. We
Ah.
got you.
We definitely got
understand.
you.
Yeah.
But real quick, just to go back to my original topic about the gender war, I believe there is a gender war. I see it mostly on social media, but I feel like social media spills over into the real world because I say the gender war because there's a lot of everyday, niggas ain't shit, niggas don't protect us. Then on the other spectrum is a lot of men, women ain't shit, this, that, and the third. Like, so there's a lot of bashing of each other and there's no real solutions. It's just, we just blame each other and nobody's really trying to listen to each other and come up with actual solutions. So there's a lot of like, every day I could go on Shade Room or Baller Alert and there's something negative about a black man, like, you know what I mean? Or black this, that, and third. So it comes off as like it's bashing. But then I'm looking at like, where's the solutions at? It's just a lot of pointing the fingers
I
at
mean,
each
but I
other.
even heard like a lot of people say that there's no black fathers. But I could say like nowadays, I feel like I
There's
see a
more
lot of black fathers with
And-
being there with their children.
I feel like that's
Or
an
trying to
old-
make
Times
an
is
effort.
changing,
Yeah,
and
like,
where's the effort of, saying, okay, salute that black man now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, or let's shine a light on there being more black fathers out there. You get what I'm saying? We can sit
Definitely.
there and dwell on the past, but let's acknowledge what is changing. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you want to be saluted in public, or are you fine with it happening? Like,
I mean,
yeah,
I'm just
critique us
saying,
in public.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Why not salute us in public?
I
like, you know?
kind of got an
That's
example.
true.
Like there was this dude who bought like 10 boxes of Pampers for his kid, and then he posted on social media like, "Yeah, I do for my kid." You know how much women said it's just Pampers.
Right.
Like he gonna run through them Pampers, and I'm sitting here like, bro, can this motherfucker like, bro, you this nigga's
He
out
happy
here.
for what he did.
He
Whatever
happy.
he could
Right.
provide. Shit,
And then it's
times
like you don't
hard.
even know the dude, but it's like so many speculations of what he could be doing or what
Yeah.
he ain't doing, and it's like, bruh.
It's like that one video where old boy had brought his kids some Walmart clothes and the baby mama was mad. Like, why you buying the Walmart clothes when you can buy him Jordans? And it's
Regular
like that.
graphic tees.
Like, yeah, and it's like, yo.
But vice versa, if a female said, "Oh, I do this on my own. I'm independent. I get my kids their own Pampers." They're like, "Go ahead, girl, clap, clap, clap." Which we want to applaud you, but it's no different from when a guy do it. Why are we bum niggas because we doing that? But you guys
think-
are queens.
I
think-
don't applaud single parenthood. You
I
should
think
learn
it's
from the
'cause-
last generation of women, so I'm not even gonna play that shit.
I think it's because they've gotten so little from black men in the past that they want bigger like gestures now. You feel me? So if you come with like just Pampers now, it's like, okay, what else? You know what I mean? So you just gotta keep working, chipping away at it.
It's that city girl and Megan Thee Stallion.
These young fathers out here was also, single childs without fathers. You get what I'm saying? So we gotta acknowledge that. And we gotta applaud them. You know what I mean? For
Like I
becoming
said-
men and stepping up to
right,
the
exactly,
plate.
because they don't have a role model. So they
100%.
gotta teach themselves. They gonna figure it out on their own. And them doing that little thing, like you said, the Pampers, that means a lot to him. That man probably didn't have a father. So now he's like,
He
all
probably
right,
spent
boom,
his
I'm doing it.
last,
That's a
like-
whole fact. Like, at the end of the day, as women, like, we have to appreciate our men. That's all it boils down
Yeah.
to. Like,
And that might not have been the only thing he did. That might just be what he posted.
Yeah,
like,
exactly,
but why do we have to post this stuff?
That's
Like,
what I-
like, there's
if
no.
we
that's-
don't post it, then those men don't exist. You get what I'm saying? Like, y'all would never hear about these men, and therefore the bashing of the black men will continue. You get
I
what I'm
give my
saying?
man his
So,
validation.
I applaud women that do that.
I'm not saying they have to, but I'm saying, like, if they don't. There's a lot of good men, but they're not on social media bragging that they're good men. But
And
if you
shitty
ask black women,
motherfuckers,
they
all
don't
them
exist.
deadbeat
You get what I'm
dads.
saying?
We ain't
Like,
talking about y'all, so don't stand up. You know what I mean? Sit your ass back down.
I mean, there's a lot of bad moms that they get promoted for not the father not being a kid. DNA posted all over the place. So shit.
all right, well, getting into my next topic, I'm gonna go a little, get a little ratchet because we've been on some political shit. Like Felicia looked at me like crazy, like, "Oh, word ratchet," like, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I don't know if that was a good intrigue or a bad intrigue. But I got a statement here, right? It says the sex gets them, but the head keeps them. How y'all feel about that quote right
Child.
man, like
The child,
Biggie,
yeah, the gospel.
there?
like
she
Biggie said,
reminiscing right now, like she thinking about somebody right
Eyes
now.
closed and everything. Okay.
so the head keeps him. Like Biggie said, man, the head right keep him there every night.
I'm
I
not
don't
gonna
think he
hold
said
you.
that,
Like
but, like,
sometimes, like dick gotta match up though.
That's a whole fact.
Like if you giving me good head and shit like that, that's cool. But don't follow up with whack dick and then this shit. I'm not feeling nothing because I'm so wet. And then now your dick is like you hitting it from the back, and then the dick is slipping up my ass and you putting it back in because it's small. Like I'm not jacking that. You know what I mean? Like I ain't really jacking that. But
Yo, it's funny you say that. 'Cause I got a question for you. You know what I mean? We was having a little conversation in the DM, and you said that you can't be with a nigga who D game is too good, or
It
too
can't be
bad?
too
Let
bad.
me explain
we
it
need
to
some
you, y'all.
clarification.
We need some clarification.
Good dick niggas know they got good dick, so they gonna be out here fucking everybody. Like, that's just the reality. Like, if you come across a good piece, there's a shorty that's still hooked to that good piece. So you the new bitch, he got an old bitch, probably a baby mother, so he's fucking like 4 bitches at a time, and he could pick from either one. Now, a small dick dude, let me tell you about a small dick dude.
Oh, you got the dickology going.
Like,
I got the dickology because I ran through some dicks. You feel me?
Okay.
Put that on the t-shirt.
Not a lot, but I came across different sizes. A small dick dude now, he thirsty. You feel me? He want all the bitches and shit like that, but chances are you don't hang enough like the big dick nigga.
Literally?
You don't hang enough. Now your head might be good, but it's like
They
it's not
have to
gonna
make it
pleasure
that
me.
good.
So the reality of it is, can you handle? We could be together, right? But can you handle if I fuck another nigga, or can you like put a strap on or something to please me? Because you're not pleasing me in this factor, but you may be nice and you do well for me in every
want the
other
nigga to get
factor.
So if he got a small dick, so he fuck you, he get his nut, and then put the strap on, and then give you a nut.
like,
Is what
Yeah,
you
she
saying?
had me.
All
She
right.
had me at that one.
That's what you
too.
said.
All right, so I was dealing with I did it a couple times to guys and shit like that, but
put the
say
strap on for them?
I don't like the
Right?
No, I didn't put a strap on. It was more so like, say if I didn't like the dick like that, or you nutted too quick, or wasn't hitting,
Yeah.
you gotta back out the toys. We going to engage in some shit. So what you gonna do is eat me out, and then put the dildo inside, or like the vibrator and eat me out or something. Do something that make it spice the sex up.
And,
'Cause
and you could live with that, like
I could live with that because it's like small.
for the rest of your life.
The thing about it is, small dick.
That's a no.
Small dick is one of them things. It's like you gotta know what to do with the dick. You know what I'm saying? Big dick dudes, they could just hit it. Probably don't even have to eat it or nothing because they dick lit. You know what I'm saying? And if
Some
they
of them got big dicks and don't know
how to work it.
Okay.
But if they look good and they know how to work the dick, that shit gonna hook you. But if it's like a small dick dude and his head is good, but the dick just not there like that, you know what I'm saying? You gotta find ways to accommodate
Exactly.
that dick. Like you
Right.
can't. Somebody it may not be me, but somebody might marry you, bruh. Like it may not be me.
But
You ain't never
can you
lied.
work
Yeah,
with that
exactly.
though? That's the question.
I worked with it and then I left it.
You say that you can't be with a nigga that
got a
too
small
big, like,
dick.
you know what I'm saying?
All right.
Like,
I
or
can't-
it gotta be the right size.
It gotta be
like-
medium. Can't be a nigga that got good enough, great dick like that because you cheating and you gonna be. This ain't the only pussy you gonna
There
fuck.
are some good dick niggas that's not cheating though. They're very far in between. Very far in between, but there are some good
Fuck
dick
out of here,
niggas.
like yeah.
I'm trying to
That's
live
when
out.
they like washed up and trying to settle down. They
she
probably
said
got burnt a
washed
couple
up.
times or
Ooh.
whatever.
Oh my god.
But what if they fucked enough in their life and they like, no, I'm done.
Exactly, they washed up now and they
What
wanna
you mean they
settle down.
washed up? Dick still big now. Like, what you mean?
Still stroking.
They didn't get no
They
smoke.
tired. They want somebody to love them
He
for
might
them.
give you, he might not give you all those rounds that he used to give you, but you know he gonna get you. Like you know what I'm saying?
Word.
You gonna be good.
Some
You gonna be
tired
good.
dick.
Damn.
I just need
So-
something in between.
So,
like,
how,
you know what I'm
so
saying?
how you feel about
Don't
this?
look over here. All right.
You're not gonna answer the question?
She had all that energy.
Yeah,
when they were talking about
like,
big dicks,
yeah.
so like,
Yeah, and medium ones.
Hey, they got some big, yeah. But the big dicks don't know how to work it
They
sometimes.
don't. You
So
got
which one
guys
you
that got
prefer?
big.
I had a big dick dude that did.
Yeah, you got some guys. Listen, I'm fine with the dude having a big dick and he not know how to work it because it gives me enough for me to be able to do what I got to do to please myself. But then you got the little dick nigga that's like,
You wasting your time.
damn.
You wasting both your
But
time.
don't
Robin, if the
sleep
head
on
is
it.
phenomenal, like
I like my dick. I'm not gonna hold you.
I like how you said that though.
Yo,
it was like yeah, push it
Very
is
good.
Put that on the t-shirt.
With a voiceover.
With a
Put an
word.
iPhone, like an iPhone.
We're gonna need you to record that part over.
I like my
yeah.
dick. Nah,
So,
but
You a sex operator at work too?
I can be if you want me to.
How much?
shit,
I'm
like-
subscribing now.
Facts. Hey, look at yo, nigga rubbing on his
Oh,
nipples.
The
and shit, like,
nails
yeah.
almost fell out and shit.
Word, I have to throw them shit back. Well, now I forgot my question.
Damn.
I mean, that chocolate will do it to you.
Oh shit. Okay. You could tell she's.
Yo, we
I
went
what?
from YouTube to OnlyFans. Subscribe now.
Oh, I got an OnlyFans, yo. So
Oh,
Yeah, we might have to see a little preview that way we know what we getting ourselves into.
put that on
Wow.
the t-shirt too.
Premium.
Man. But anyway,
I got you.
so in conclusion, you going with the medium,
Going with a medium.
And you
Going with the medium.
medium, okay. I guess so. Mediums out here winning, I guess.
Mediums, definitely. I don't want no
What kind of
drama.
energy
With
does
the
a
Captain
medium
Hook.
have? Like, because you gave us the energy of the big dick and then the little dick. What kind of energy the
So-
medium got?
So let me tell you what the energy the medium got right now, because I came across, like, this week that just passed, that weekend that just passed, that was a medium. You hear me?
Wow.
All right, cool. This is what the medium do. It ain't too big, and it's like you can't say it's small. You can't knock it. You feel me? What the medium going to do is, like, if the pussy good and shit like that, he don't want to nut. He not going to nut in 2-3 minutes. What he going to do is back out, eat it from the back, eat your ass, flip you over.
That's not a
eat-
medium. That's a freak.
That's a, and that freak had a medium.
That ain't a medium.
That freak had a medium.
He just
Yes.
happen to be both. He just happen to be both. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That ain't a medium, boo.
He had a medium. Son had a medium.
Listen.
All right. Well, that's my topics. Ju, what we talking about?
All right, I got a topic for y'all. Is it wrong to ask for a prenup when you're getting married?
Why you getting married?
Well, you don't believe in marriage.
I feel like if you're gonna get married, that should be a long that should be a lifelong commitment. It shouldn't be about, oh, just in case, or, you know, if you feel like there's a just in case, maybe you shouldn't be married. Maybe you should be like just a regular partnership. How can it benefit y'all? Like, don't sit here and say, oh, I'm
people
gonna
get car
married.
insurance, and that don't mean they gonna get into an accident. It's just in case. You get what I'm
No,
saying?
But
the
you
keys,
can't
Mom.
compare a car to building a family, a relationship, a generation of people. Like, why? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's the point of saying I'm gonna get married and then have the just in case right before the marriage? Like, if you feel like it's gonna be a just in case, then marriage shouldn't be your option.
So that's what you feel a prenup is, just
Right.
in case.
A prenup is just a just in case. Now, I feel like if it's a prenup where you say you keep your assets, I keep mine, and it's just cool. But if it's like you addressing it as far as, well,
Well, I hope your ass win the lottery, and that nigga, when you kick that nigga to the curb, he gets some of that bread.
I mean, I feel like if it's a situation where
I'll be the first one to marry you too. Like, yo.
if you feel like it's a situation where, like, one person is rich and you feel like when you get a divorce they gonna try to take your money, or like, nah, just say whatever you came with, it's yours. It's like, have separate accounts, do everything separately, and then you have a marriage, and that's just cool. But the prenup, I feel like it's just kind of disrespectful in a sense. Just discuss it. Like, that's a conversation that should be discussed before you even think about the marriage spectrum. Like, how do you feel about a prenup in, like, the earliest stages before the marriage part? Like,
But you know, ladies, y'all be like, oh, I don't think nothing's wrong with it until it's time to sign that shit.
I mean,
I think it just depends on what's on it, though.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
That's it. That's all
It's
it
just
boils down to.
You know, like, marriage is more of a business nowadays than it is anything. Like, and with any business, you got to protect your assets, like, from both parties. Like, you know what I mean? I think that type of, I think a prenup really benefits people that's, you know, well off, like, financially and things like that. And a prenup, it don't even got to be finances. You could discuss anything, whether where the kid's going to be, where the house, like, you know, it could be, it's just it's a negotiation.
Like, it's a
Like, you know what I mean?
negotiation.
Like, in case worst come to worst, I know the divorce rate is kind of high right now, like above 60%.
that's like
you
the
get what
Kim
I'm
and
saying?
Kanye
Like,
situation.
exactly. Like, you get what I'm saying? So, which they was smart to come.
They
with
got
that, like, you know
bread
what I mean?
already.
Like, yeah.
Don't be no broke ass married couple talking about prenuptial. And
Yeah.
please,
I
like,
don't think you could be
stay
a regular.
married because of love and just shut the fuck up right now. Like,
You
we
get
don't
that
got-
2-bedroom, nigga.
Right.
But,
You're
but I feel like marriage is a contract already anyway. So
It's a
what's wrong with signing another one? You feel me? You sign the marriage certificate, boom, like same
So
shit.
you agree with the prenup?
I do.
I mean,
Depending on
The crazy part, I think most men would agree with a prenup.
Yeah,
It's
I
just
also
I think
agree.
it's the women that have the disagreement with prenups. Like,
listen, I'm gonna come with my own money. I don't plan on getting married unless I'm financially stable for marriage, because I ain't gonna be under no nigga and then boom, when he want to do shit, I can't leave. So
That's that independent shit.
Yeah.
There it goes.
But women do sacrifice when getting married to a man? You know, they work less. You know, they got to take care of the home. They don't really go after their goals as much because
They gain weight.
they invest into being in the family. So I do think they sacrifice something for the
so you feel like they
relationship.
should get something.
I feel like
Yeah, I mean, I
feel
don't
like that
say
was
like you
more-
got to give them everything, but I think, especially if you got kids with this woman, you want to give her something where she's good.
I feel like that's more in the past though, man. Like women sacrificing themselves and their careers and all that too.
They do that
So
today
what
still.
about Dr. Dre and that shorty that he just?
Oh, she gets what he offered. The million. What do you need? 48 million a month or whatever she's asking.
She said 48 million.
I mean, it was a lot. It was outrageous.
absurd,
It was
yeah.
outrageous. And
I
she
mean,
still
he is
wanted
worth
more.
$1 billion.
I don't care.
Exactly. So now you looking at him like, what is he worth? Let me milk what I can from him because he's worth set amount of money. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, his history with women ain't all that. So
We
I don't
ain't,
know.
they ain't got, she signed up for that when she got married to him. She knew that he was whatever the disclaimer is. That's her business.
Exactly.
She don't change.
I like how you jumped in there, real quick. No, we're not about to go that route. We're not about to go that route. Like,
Protect black men. We in it. No, not that one. I'll take that back.
Oh,
he was
The views of Jew Boy don't depict the views of
Sorry,
Daily
guys.
Wrap Up.
My next
He said
topic:
sorry.
can cheating be justified?
Oh man.
You know, yeah.
Okay.
Huh?
Listen, I don't listen. Cheating is not my breaking point in a relationship because as long as I could cheat back or I could cheat too. Or
No.
Right.
If you cheat on me,
so there's only one way cheating. That's what how,
Yo,
that's how
I'm
it works.
saying it's only a small reason you should be cheating, and that's
if
if
you're unhappy.
if you're unhappy. But you
Tell me you're unhappy. Don't cheat on me.
Woo, that's my
Tell me
point.
you unhappy.
He been waiting for this whole
look,
show. He been
so
waiting
look,
for this whole
if
show.
you communicate to the person why you're unhappy, if you like, we're not communicating, and if I communicate to you that I'm gonna go cheat, is that cheating?
You gotta tell me you're unhappy because we're not communicating.
okay,
but that doesn't mean, I'm gonna tell you, all right, babe, we're not communicating, so I'm gonna go cheat.
So no, I'm saying, what if I say, yo, you're not giving me no pooms? It's been a month or two. I'm gonna go have some fun.
You asked me.
Yeah, I asked
babe.
you.
Wait.
Why? No. You said you're not giving me no pooms for a month or two. Now I'm gonna go cheat. You ain't asked me.
All
You
right, so-
told me,
okay, when
and
I
now
asked-
you tell me what you
all right,
going
so
to.
now that you
So you
correct-
asked me,
Okay.
babe, you haven't given me no pooms for a month or two.
What's going on?
Role play. Go ahead.
All right, so you haven't been giving me no pooms. What's going on?
Babe, I've been really tired. Like,
Too much though.
I didn't even realize. You know, time flies.
All right, copy. I'm gonna go get some pooms.
What the
Why you
fuck
walk
you
around
mean?
acting
Like,
like something?
why you automatically go right back
Yo,
to
Felicia,
that? Why
thank you.
can't it
Thank
just
you.
be like,
Thank you.
all right, hear what I said. I said I'm
you know you
tired,
did
right?
wrong
You
for
didn't
that.
care about what the hell it is that I said.
Like who says
Look,
that? You
Like,
just-
right?
I'm saying, if you communicate to
fact.
somebody,
That's a
that's what
fact.
you're gonna do. It's either up to you.
You
it's
not
up to you.
giving me a chance. Like, we in a relationship.
Look.
We got to figure this out, right?
All right,
So
if-
it's communication. You
Okay,
tell me
I'll
what's your problem.
communicate.
I tell you
Look,
what it
look,
is. Now,
listen.
you are not going to sit here and tell me
that you gonna
that
cheat.
you going to
Okay,
cheat
look.
on me and not give me an opportunity to throw
Are you
that
gonna
shit
fix it?
back.
Are you gonna fix
Let
the
me throw the
situation?
shit back. I'm tired. I didn't know you felt this way.
All right.
Babe, come
Okay,
on.
so you throw
This
it
is how
back.
we going to do it. He gave me
Yeah, but
tight.
look, she fixed it. But if she did fix it, I'm telling her.
You
it's up to her
didn't
to
give me a
accept it or
chance to
deny it.
commute. You told me, babe, this is that, and I'm going to do that.
You didn't even say-
give me options. How are we going to figure this out?
Why I
You
gotta
didn't care
tell
about
you?
me saying that I was
First of all,
tired.
this is some misogynist shit. Like all you had to say was,
Girl,
"Babe, you've been
listen.
tired. How's a spa day? You want me to rub your back? Can I eat your
Alright.
pussy?" And then maybe boom, she would have sucked your dick.
Come
Let me ask you a
on,
question.
don't
Let me ask you a
justify
question,
that
Joe.
shit.
You didn't even make it
ask me a
easy.
question.
The main issue that we have with women is that they don't communicate when they mad about something.
You had
right?
the nerve to
So
not
why you
communicate.
gonna sit there and tell you why you gotta tell her that you mad about something? Bro, you supposed to communicate that.
No. I would communicate that.
Your communication is shot.
But you just said why you gotta tell her.
That's it.
What do you mean?
That's what you just said.
No, I said, why do I have to tell? She should notice that it's been 2 months that you ain't get no.
I'm tired.
she got
I have the
stuff going
kids.
on.
I'm working. How am I supposed to realize time? Time flies.
gotta
Yo, it's
communicate
March
that.
12th. March just started yesterday.
You
It's almost
see-
over.
Y'all talking about
Come
small
on.
dicks, medium dicks. You see this big dick standing up right next to you in this bed. Fuck out of here.
All right. But hold on. Do you understand what we have to go through to take that big dick?
What you gotta go through?
So now that's why you tired. Let me make you tired.
I'm not.
Let me
I'm
put
not
you
even
to
gonna
sleep.
hold you. I'm gonna act like I could take it. So you that.
Listen, at the end of the day, if you telling me, babe, you ain't give me no pussy in 1 to 2 months, don't tell me you gonna cheat. Give me my opportunity to do what I gotta
agree
do.
with that 100%. Like I said, if it could be fixed, but if it's not fixed,
You didn't even sound like you was willing to give her the chance to fix
no.
it.
I'm willing.
He was already halfway out the door.
That's
Yo,
a
I'll be
whole
back.
fact. He already
Look,
get somebody
look,
DM.
look, First of all, what about giving my props for waiting the 2 motherfucking months?
Did you really wait?
I did. I brought it up to you. I was straight up front.
So you want
Why you
props-
wait 2 months?
So you want
Yeah,
props for for being faithful to your girlfriend for 2 months? That's what you trying to
Like
tell
you
me?
really
you.
want props? Like
That's what you're supposed to be
Nigga, whose
doing.
side are you on?
I'm on the side of the.
The right side.
what if she had surgery or something or like
Come on,
some
Dan.
crazy
Come on.
shit
What
happened?
kind of dog you think I am?
Because look at you.
the dog that say I'm gonna cheat automatically?
No. I just said like if a female accepts when a man say that, then it's not cheating. That's how I feel. So if a man tells you he's gonna cheat and you accept that,
If
whether
a
you
man
don't
tell
like,
me he gonna cheat, I'm gone.
that's the correct answer.
If he
But
tell me
there's
he won't
women
cheat,
that would
I'm-
accept a man telling them that,
What is acceptance?
not saying nothing or not.
No.
You assumed that, bro.
Oh, man.
I'm trying to jump in to help you, but you making it tough. Like,
That's
you know
how
what
I'm saying it's,
Like,
it's
yeah.
proving that it's acceptance. Because if you didn't say nothing and that nigga come back home and y'all playing house, what is that?
I ain't playing house. That shit is right outside the door.
You play.
But that's
not- no,
clearly
that's not acceptable,
Okay,
right.
all right. So, but if you do and it comes back home and everything's back to normal, then that means you accepted it.
At the end of the day, something's wrong with her for him to even feel as if he can step to her and say, this is what I'm going to do.
I said, well, look, I ain't talking about him being toxic.
Listen,
I'm talking about
that's
him being...
basically what it is.
You giving
He
up
do sound a little
toxic
toxic,
basically what it
you know
is.
what I mean?
I'm
Like,
For the most part, like, people need to understand cheating isn't just about the sexual act either. Like,
Emotional.
it's emotional, financial cheating. Like, you, nigga, you not
Financial
doing
cheating?
Financial cheating is
That's
when
a
you
whole
don't got a
fact.
lot
And
of.
first of all, 99.9% I did the Googles. Women have work husbands.
Oh,
That's
Wait,
cheating
can I
too.
hear what financial cheating is?
financial cheating is if your man don't got it like that, and you know some men are prideful. They gonna tell you like, yo, I got it, and you probably wait. They gonna come up with it, but they said they got it. You go behind their back and go deal with a dude that's offering it to you, and you don't have to necessarily have sex with them, but they're offering you what you want, and you take it, knowing like that's wrong. That's like financial cheating. Like you going behind your man back.
You talking to the nigga is cheating before you even get to financial.
I mean, sometimes.
wait, so I can't have a
sometimes-
conversation with
some-
another
Her
dude?
asking for money?
Not when
Not
it comes to getting a
They say you
gift
offered
or
it,
something.
Like if it, like for example, like talking, like you could talk to people and you could know their intentions. That don't mean you're gonna entertain it.
Right.
I could be in a relationship and I'm talking to numerous men as far as professional, platonic matters, and one guy might offer me something that might do not, and I take it. That is wrong. And if you like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's something that's wrong. I feel like.
But for it to build to that point, I already think you cheated. You
I
know
mean-
what I'm saying? Depending on how these conversations is going. There's a lot of flirting going on.
Is that why do
Ain't
you
no
feel
nigga
so
even
comfortable
reach
that you can ask them for the money? Like,
And
No,
I'm going
not
on
even
dates
asking.
and
For
shit.
him to
He
assume.
just
No,
giving
because
it.
he just
Oh,
giving it.
okay.
Even if it's that, you know what I mean? At this point, when you know somebody got the intentions of
Fucking you.
fucking you, and you still, whether you
as a
you
fact,
playing
niggas
with
was giving out
respect,
money, like, you know what I mean?
still cheating.
And that's cheating, and
Yeah.
and I'm big on that. You feel me? Like dudes be thinking like they could cheat on me and fuck whoever they want to fuck, and I don't got niggas in the cut willing to do what they not doing. So yeah, fuck these hoes that don't want you or whatever, or whoever you pay for, whatever you do with these chicks that's just using you just to use you. I have a couple dudes that's willing to do for me because they want one thing. That don't mean I'm gonna give it to them, but I'm gonna utilize it, and that's why I say like cheating goes in many spectrums. It doesn't have to just be sex, like, oh, I fucked her or I sucked some dick or something. No, you could really just be entertaining the dude based off of the fact that he wants you in an inappropriate manner, and you know that's wrong.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. That's fair. I ain't realized that was a thing until you broke it down. But
Yeah, because I do that shit a lot.
Well, financial
Can you pay my
cheating.
bills?
No, financial cheating, probably having conversations, all of that. Like, I don't necessarily have sex because I got respect. I don't want to be going through different men. But
Sure, a nigga pride is hurt once he find out you getting another nigga's attention. You know what I'm saying? Like, that'll hurt a nigga. Like,
Not getting. but
that's
if
why you gotta
giving
do right.
attention-
Do right.
yeah, because that shit means a lot. If a woman give, you know what I mean? That shit
Yeah, that's
ain't
why I said
regular.
there was a quote that said nobody can flirt with your girl unless she wants you. Like, you know,
Exactly.
unless you want it. Like, you get what I'm saying? So I mean, it's true.
exactly.
All right, so my first topic is why do women only want equality when it's convenient for them?
Oh yeah, that's that financial shit. Everybody's so independent until a nigga say 50-50.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Like, yo,
She know, man.
yeah, she be knowing,
Like,
she
you
be
know what I'm
knowing,
saying?
man.
Like-
But I feel like that's, man.
I don't even know how to say that one, bro.
It's only, I'm trying to say it in the most politically correct way I can, but it's only, yeah, we equal to y'all, you equal to y'all until it's something that they got to do that they don't want to do. Like, all right, so go take out the trash. Oh, but that's your job. We equal, so why I got a job? You feel me? Like, yo, that should be, I could do it. Sometimes you could do it. You know what I mean? So,
You know what's another one for me? Because I really don't know how to answer that question.
Right.
Another one for me is when men get flack for hitting women, right? And then you turn around and see women beating the shit out of a dude. And it kind of pisses me off sometimes where they be feeling like, oh, well, a man shouldn't hit you back. I feel like if you violate a person's personal space, they have the right to slap the shit out you. They shouldn't beat you down and try to kill you now.
Right.
But a backhand is well deserved.
But the crazy part, they gonna capture when he doing the backhand, and then go,
but they never capture
some black women. Like, you know
they
what I
never
mean?
capture when she was rocking it off for him. Bow, bow,
And
bow.
every black mother is teaching their black son to beat somebody's ass if they hit you.
I heard that.
I've heard that.
Yeah, true. That is
If they hit you, you gotta defend yourself. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry, you spit on my child, slap my child, kick my child in the balls or something, and his reflex
Not
say
the
he gonna box
balls.
you. Box her one time, son. Just don't beat on her.
Or just one time.
Just like
man.
one
So
time.
one little. I ain't even going
Just to sit your ass down.
Yeah, just
You know,
to,
like a little, but sometimes
like
you can't even play
choke,
that with
like a
certain
little
women
hug, like,
because
you know what I'm
women
saying?
will
Like-
put you in jail for a little, like a little one of those. So I'm not even like sometimes you gotta like play it smart sometimes, but
And they
Right.
definitely
There's a
believe
lot
in
of niggas
female.
in jail for one hit, bro. I'm
One
telling you,
hit.
like, yo, she going off on you, and you get tight, hit her back, and she call the cops. That's it for you,
see
bro.
the way them cameras work nowadays, though, you gonna see both y'all gonna be in jail. They
It's
acting
like
you
it's like
can't go to jail for
remember
domestic
Bow Wow
violence.
like
Both
last
ends.
year or so when old girl was wilding on Bow Wow.
Right.
He ain't retaliate and she ain't getting in trouble for nothing. Like, you know
Like,
what I mean? He
everybody
was
cut
made
his
fun of.
ass.
Yeah, he was getting his ass cut, like, and his face was looking crazy.
Right,
like, you know what I'm
right.
saying? So
And that's just exactly why men who are actually being abused by women don't say anything.
That's a fact too. Yeah.
Simple as that.
that's true. That is true. But
Cause they take you as a joke. It's like, oh, you let a woman beat your ass. It's like,
Yeah,
yeah.
what you want me to do? Put hands on her? You know what I mean? But
I don't got nothing to say about nothing.
Damn, I thought we was gonna have more resistance. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
nothing. Oh, all right. I guess that question was as good as I thought. You know? Like,
I'm still stuck on that justification of cheating shit. That's what I'm stuck on.
we glad y'all had the energy because we've been trying to go back and forth with
Yo,
this dude, man.
we
Like,
had
I'm
this
not
argument so many
necessarily
times,
knocking
man.
what he's saying though. I get it, but it's just like you coming off about it wrong. Like there's ways to say shit.
Can you fix it?
Can I fix it?
Can you fix it?
All right,
Can
so
you fix it for me?
you want to role play it again? You want to role play it again?
Yeah, role play real
All
quick.
right.
All right.
Babe, I ain't have sex with you in 2 months.
I'm tired. I've been tired. I didn't even realize, like, I'm sorry.
It's like, I love you and all, but there's other women out here that, like, they throwing pussy at me and shit like that. And you not doing, you not.
See, you wrong.
No,
so hold on.
You didn't even get me finished. They throwing
like a woman.
They throwing pussy at me,
Throwing.
right? And I'm thinking of you throughout this whole thing. I want to respect our relationship.
I'm
so
a
like,
fuck
But why is
about
it that the
you.
woman feel comfortable with throwing pussy at
I
you?
mean,
Like,
I look good.
You're
You-
coming
you
to me
not-
to tell me that you're unhappy. I'm not giving you pussy. But no, there's no need for you to involve another woman. Just tell me,
I'm not saying-
what can I do? That's it. That's all you gotta
Okay,
tell
you
me.
fix that shit.
That's
She doing
it.
that shit.
You don't have to, like, simple as that. Like, right? Oh, babe, we haven't had sex and blah, blah. Don't tell me what another woman is doing. I don't care about another woman is doing because what's it going to do? That's going to make me feel
You see, you
insecure.
got so
That's going to make me
defensive.
feel
Yeah, but
insecure.
you
And
got-
that's
but-
going to make me
but
sit here and think.
But you didn't hear
But
when
you
I
don't
said.
gotta throw it in my
but
face,
hold on.
though.
You didn't hear when I said I'm thinking of you and I want you. And these women are out here.
But
trying
you
to
know, a
fuck me.
typical woman isn't going to listen and catch that last part also, right? No
a
one's
whole
going to
fact. They
hear
gon-
that. They just going to hear the other woman, right?
That's a
So
whole
it's
fact.
completely in one ear and out the other way. Why is the other woman coming to you? Why? What?
I
What?
look good.
What are you doing to make them feel comfortable? I know
Niggas
you look good. That's
definitely
why the
ain't
hell I'm
saying
with you.
nothing about no other woman, though.
Yeah,
no.
All right. So what if he says like, you know, would you engage in a threesome or like, would you mind?
Nope.
All right. Cool.
No,
and that's just.
Nope, my
that's
dick
just
is
you.
my dick. I ain't sharing my dick.
All right. Cool.
Simple as that. Because I'm going to feel some type of way if you fucking her and she enjoying that shit and she shouldn't be. That's it.
what?
Simple as
Like,
You know. You know what's crazy?
that. No.
I
we need
I
to-
gotta
I'm
save my
have some
selfish.
can we have threesome etiquette real quick? Like,
I'm
how
selfish.
how
We gotta do
the threesome?
Obama on that one.
Yeah, how's the threesome supposed to operate? Like, you know what I mean? Can you give her a good dick? Or can you not? Like,
I did a
Nah.
threesome over the weekend. And
Bitch, you
Oh,
was
word.
some
Just
shit.
bomb- you know
Yo,
what I'm saying?
so-
There was the middle dick?
Yo,
There was the medium dick?
So listen.
how many days is
The
in
medium
weekend?
freak?
So listen, right? When we
was a
engaged,
3-day weekend
when
last
we
week?
engaged in this threesome, like I didn't think it was gonna be like I didn't.
What? It was 2 dudes.
No, it was another chick,
Okay.
and
You was
Right
eating,
way.
you was eating
Okay.
pooms.
That's all you cared about.
I'm
That's my
quite
next
curious
question, I ain't
myself.
gonna
Like, oh, okay.
You said what?
Yeah.
oh, you gonna say it over the mic? Okay, long story.
No, I was saying yes. No, I was.
No, yeah. So when he was like having sex with the chick, it was more so like he was fucking her, and I was just rubbing her clit so she could get stimulated from it. I didn't really care about hogging dick or who he fucked more because one, he's not necessarily like boyfriend, like my man, like you know what I'm saying. We just talking, you feel me?
That's the
And
difference.
that's when threesome is more is enjoyable.
I got a point
That's
about
it.
that, man. Yo, this is
I mean,
why
the sex is so
yo,
fire.
the side
that I wanted to
niggas
share
get
it.
the best benefits from sex. You know what I mean? Because when you in a relationship, your shorty not giving you that threesome.
She gonna be
But
staring at you
Nah,
like this.
we not gonna do that because
that's what I'm
Side
saying.
niggas
like,
don't
you know
get
what I
it.
mean?
Let me tell
Side
you
niggas get the
something.
threesome.
Side
They
niggas
get
get
all.
everything
You know
they
what I
want.
mean?
Let me tell
Like-
you something. The dude that fucked up on me recently, he had the opportunity to get a threesome out of me if he really. Listen, let me tell you
He was
something.
your man?
He was my man.
Okay.
He had the opportunity to get that threesome, but he wanted to be sneaky and do what he wanted to do. He already knew. I already told him, like, there's a couple chicks that's willing to fuck with you off the strength of me. You know what I'm saying? So if you was with it, it could have been like that, but you never discussed that. Now, when I went on vacation with the dude that I went on the vacation with, he was just interested in me. He said, yo, you're all the woman I need. Like, I don't want to have a threesome. You get what I'm saying? Now, when I was talking to the shorty, she said she initiated like, oh, fuck it, foursome and threesome and this and the third. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm
Where
with
the
it.
fuck was y'all at?
So I'm like, I said,
Atlanta
oh, okay.
vacation,
I
that's
said,
what
oh,
it is,
okay,
like-
I'm with it. When I let him know what it was, he was like, he with it too. So automatically, it was just, that's what it
You
was.
said it was a foursome?
Now, it was initially supposed to be a
I was
foursome.
gonna say
but
I
it
know
was a
I heard
threesome.
four.
Oh, okay.
But it was a threesome. Like, I don't think I would have been ready for the foursome, though. I'm not going to hold you. But the threesome was, like, beginner friendly. It was my first one, so it was beginner friendly.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool, it's cool.
Shut up with that.
Yeah.
Jumping on my bums for that, man.
Yeah, we gonna
when
have to
when we edit that.
For the
gonna have to
most
edit that
part,
in,
the main...
So would you do it again?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, put that on the t-shirt also.
Oh, hell yeah.
Let me get.
That was, yeah.
Was her ass fat?
Wait,
but-
real
yeah, she
quick.
was slim.
Who
She
was
was-
responsible for getting the other woman? You said you was on vacation, so who?
Me, I was responsible.
Okay, so all right, you get the other one. Okay, he
All right.
can't bring a shorty to you like, yo, shorty trying.
Nah.
All right, I got it.
Let me
Why?
tell you something.
Because you think it's somebody that he wanted to have sex
Or
with?
you don't like him picking his type.
Nah, let me tell you something. Like, I'm not gonna. It's not about his type.
'Cause
What
he
is
gonna
your
fuck her
type?
really well.
No. One, he was white. He liked black girls, right? Automatically, I have a pretty black girl. You know what I'm saying? No, like, that's his type. He don't care. It could have been you. It
some
could have been.
bullshit.
Yeah, I'm
you know what I'm
disappointed.
saying?
I'm
I didn't want to hear the story no more.
Why? Because it's white dick?
Yeah, man.
I mean, please, cause that shit.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
So it could have been you. It could have been like it could have been whatever. Now if I'm dealing with a dude, say I'm dealing with a black dude, and he has a type. All right, that's your type. If I'm attracted to a woman, I think that woman is beautiful, and that's your type. I wouldn't mind finding that type. Like, allow me to do that. Now, if it's like you bag the chick or whatever, I kind of feel like, is this a personal thing? You know what I'm saying? Now, when I did the threesome with the dude, he said like, yo, if you bring me a shorty, I have etiquette. Like, I'm not gonna exchange no numbers. This is all you. Like, I came to fuck her, and I'm still with you. If my dude don't operate like that, I ain't jacking that. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's it.
No, that's a fact.
So another story about black man missing out on opportunity in the white
He
man
missed out on the
getting
opportunity because he should have never cheated.
it. Story.
So wait,
story of the
we
black
were talking
man's
about
life,
threesomes.
man.
What about y'all?
What's the question?
I ain't never been blessed in my life to have one. I ain't gonna.
Yeah, I get close, but I be in relationships and then they get insecure.
And I only got
then,
one
like,
when I was a side nigga.
See, that's what I'm saying.
got insert crying
crying.
sound effect.
So you don't think she'll be open to it? Your lady right now. Because I know you like dark-skinned girls.
I definitely do. I love chocolate. You get
So-
the chocolate, the better.
Would she be opposed to it?
It's crazy because I would say she would be open to it when I was in my whore stages, but now that I'm being a faithful, strong man, the opportunity.
Strong black
won't-
man.
Yeah.
my fault.
But now that I'm not out there whoring myself, all those
So you was
doors have
cheating
closed.
when you was whoring.
Yeah.
So what you saying
That
is
don't mean that if you have
But
a
those
threesome-
opportunities, no, them opportunities was there. You could walk, you could talk, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm like, yo, you know what I mean? Accent. And now it's like, no, you know what I'm saying?
Because you was being wrong when you was cheating.
But
So
why-
do you
why-
think that
why
if
would
you
I- why
weren't
should
a
I-
cheater then and now in your
So I should've just took
faithful
advantage.
days, in your faithful days now, you think if you wasn't cheating before in your faithful days now, she would say yes?
No, because I think if I was still whoring.
She's
same
probably
thing-
scarred.
No,
That's probably why.
No, I feel like if I was the way I
this-
was back then,
So you've been with her for a minute.
Yeah.
yeah. So if I was the way I was back then, I think I would still have my way.
Because you feel like that's the way to keep you. Like, you know
exactly.
what I'm saying?
But
Like,
now I feel like I want better for both of us, and I'm not gonna do that anymore.
So would you be opposed if she brought it to you?
Hell no.
I mean, unless you talking about another deal, she could get the fuck up out of here. But I mean, that's about it.
So if she brought you another chick, like you would say no.
Hell, motherfucker, yeah.
You would say no.
I would say no.
he
Hell,
said
hell, motherfucking
Oh,
He said it,
oh.
but you
But
actually
you would
is
never
involved,
dare
right?
bring it to her.
So how?
yeah. Nah, I mean, I respect it. Like she said no now, so it's like it's no.
Oh.
I won't press her about it. But if she would say,
Oh, so
she
you
wants
already
to,
asked.
yeah.
Yo,
Right,
Drew gonna
right,
be
right. You trying to
like,
put
yo,
that
Drew
in
gonna be
there.
like, yo, I told you I wanted threesome. I'm about to go have one right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? I told you.
No,
I
that-
told
that
you.
is
Like,
like-
Communicated.
yeah, I communicated it.
Yo.
Like, yo.
Yo, delete this out. Yo,
No.
Yo, Keem, when we,
You know she ain't say nothing. That's agreement. So, you know what I mean? But all right, get to my last topic. Who y'all think is to blame for chivalry being dead? Men or women?
Chivalry ain't dead. I demand it. It's not dead. I get it. That's just
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
It's not dead.
I'd like once a person set the tone and the caliber of what I want,
Exactly.
you got to meet the expectations, or you.
You teach people how you want to be treated, and that's just
Yeah.
I could
that.
agree with that. That's 100% crap.
I
Like
think-
that's like saying respect is that like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. I was going to say, I think I was going to say men only because, damn, it's tough. 'Cause I could say men and women. I'm going to give you both examples, right? For example, I ain't even going to use you.
Yeah, no point at me.
I ain't going to use my fault. I ain't-
I'm delivered.
There's some guys that was in a whole stage, right? And they feel like they were getting more of a response from women than when they were the nice guys. That's why they say nice guys always finish last. You get what I'm saying? When they got... See, now he can co-sign, like, you know what I'm saying?
It's not me.
So that's what I'm saying. Nice guys, that's why you hear that term, nice guys finish last, because these are the nice guys that are being, showing that that courtship with a woman and doing the things, and it's, this thing is boring. Like, he a lame. Like, you know what I mean? Yo, there was a podcast, shorty on a podcast, L'Oreal. She said, Michael B. Jordan, when they went to high school together, and they said, he was a lame. That people was making fun of him. You get what I'm saying?
But
Look at him now. Like, he got the, arguably the baddest woman in the game. Like, you get what I'm saying? So it's like, those guys, when they are presented and being a gentleman, it's like, all right, well, you kind of a pushover. I'm gonna go with that. What's the
Rah,
ta-ta. Like, you get what I'm saying? So I can blame both sides because the guys that don't show it seem to get rewarded by the women that their type, at least, or the women that they talk to.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And then on the other hand, it's like the guys that do show it are looked at as it's boring. Like, you get what I'm
But
saying?
I don't
see
see
that,
how you.
though.
I don't see how you blaming the guys in that scenario you said.
Because
Word.
I don't know. I know some like rough
He had to think
dudes
about
that
it.
be rough with the world, but show mad respect and open doors
When it comes
and
to the
wait for
women.
me to come to the car to open the door for me, and they will straight be mad rugged with everybody else, but show mad respect to me and chivalry towards me. So I can't necessarily say nice guys finish last. It's about how that particular woman is viewing you at the moment, or like what you show that particular woman. Because I don't know.
It goes down to like the whole femininity. Ooh, I can't say this word.
Femininity.
Thank you. And masculinity, right? So like if you allow me to tap into my feminine role, and you're gonna automatically feel comfortable to lead and be chivalrous and things of that nature. But if I come to you on some like, I got this, I open the door for myself, I walk on the outside of the street or
Shit, they
whatever
got
the
them
case
out
might
there
be,
too, shit.
you're not gonna give it like it goes right back to what I said. Treat people how you want to be treated.
And that's
Teach
why.
people.
And that's why I think women is to blame for chivalry being dead. Y'all saying it ain't dead, but there's a lot of women saying it is dead. But I feel like women is to blame because y'all choose what y'all allow. You feel me? So if y'all allowing dudes to not be chivalrous, and then how y'all react to dudes being chivalrous is why it's dead.
So that only applies to only particular people.
I think, mostly them new millennials, no offense, don't look for me, y'all.
Like, for example, I got a homegirl, right? And she in her 20s. The thing about her is she will talk to dudes and say invite her over 12 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock in the morning. I'll be like, yo, you sit here and complain saying that you want a boyfriend to take you out, you want to do things with a dude. Why are you allowing this dude to tell you to come
Niggas
to
couldn't
his
even
crib?
get a picture back in the days.
You
They getting the pooms at 12 o'clock.
like you just like this dude is just straight demanding you to come over. Like, what is come over? Fuck you mean come over? We not 18, 19 and this is what we do. You a grown ass
After
man.
a certain time, if you coming over, there's only
It's time to fuck.
Yeah.
And I had to explain to her, like, if you're not going to fuck him, you should not be going. And if you feel like you deserve better and you want a relationship, that's not the way to go, because all he gonna do is fuck you and then probably play this game with somebody else, or you probably gonna be dumb enough to go the next day and the next day and the next day, and you're not gonna get nothing that you want out of this situation.
And then she go over there and she don't fuck him, then he gonna be tight in his feelings and give her a whole bunch of attitude and not even want to speak to her afterwards.
And then what was annoying?
That's if he put her on the train.
And what was annoying? She was contemplating. That's what pissed me off. Like, why are you contemplating about linking this dude?
Because he probably had the
Medium?
big.
Oh, the big.
That's the
That
big that
means
make you
it's-
come over
that
at
means
you.
it's time.
Yeah, when you got that, and when you got the big
But
dick
some
energy, you could talk like,
like, yo,
that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
Some
pull up,
shorties
pull up.
they probably ain't even experience it, but still be eager to go, jumping on niggas for attention. You get what I'm saying? Like that.
Know yourself,
But I mean,
queen.
But I mean, in her situation, yeah, she said she want a relationship, right?
She want a relationship.
Yeah,
she
so
wanna
that
be
ain't the
a-
way to go. But
That ain't the
I
way
mean,
to
in
go.
other situations, that's an even exchange. Now, I mean, you want D, he want
Okay,
pussy.
since y'all talking about relationship, I got one last quick question. Who do you think is harder for to get what they want in a relationship? A single mother or a single father?
A single, both. If you single and you doing what you need to do and you're in your
Who is it
children's
more
life.
complicated for though to get back in a relationship?
I'll say a single
You know
mom.
what's crazy? I feel like, say if it's, I feel like if you value your children, it's gonna be complicated for both ends. Cause I know a single father right now and he barely gets to see his child. His priority is always seeing his child. So he's gonna make it his duty on certain days to see him. Whether he gotta see me for one day out of the week, he's gonna make it every other day for it to be a priority.
But
So I gotta
also depends if
sacrifice
he
my
has full
time.
custody too.
Huh?
It's if he has full custody of the
And he don't
child,
even have full
that's the
custody
whole
now.
thing.
Imagine full custody as
Right.
well. Like,
What time are you gonna get from him now?
Exactly.
Because
So
he's
now-
always around his child, and now he gotta find a
and there's
babysitter
nothing
and all
wrong
that
with that.
stuff.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
women are not willing to accept that rather than a guy accepting a woman having
And
a
then
kid.
with
Nah,
single
I
mothers,
was just
That's
about to
kind of
say-
true because
No.
I'm at a point where I don't want a man that has kids.
Women do not like a guy that has kids, but a guy that see a woman with kids, he would move in with them.
because
a
he's
woman is not going with no
You
guy.
say
with
moving
her.
in. Moving in is different because now he got shelter. Like, so it's
Yeah,
like,
but I
yo, he
mean,
can
but you had to,
freeload.
you
So
had
he's
to
a house
be with-
hopper.
No, but I'm saying, but you had to be with her to move in with her. You get what I'm saying? You don't just move in when you first meet somebody. I'm
I
saying,
feel like-
Unless you a bum.
women generally don't even go that way with a guy unless you see that he's a good father or if it's like one kid.
Yeah, bro.
Are you
I
guys
feel like women
fathers?
are way more
Yeah,
accepting of
yeah.
kids than
Yeah,
guys are.
women are
Women-
way more acceptable
Let me tell
of
you
men with
something.
kids than men are with women with kids.
First
Yeah.
of all, it's harder for single mothers to even date.
Yeah.
Because you got to think about it. If they don't got no babysitter and they don't got the father not in the children
But
life,
the same thing
how they
applies
gonna-
for us, a father who has the kids too.
and that's what I'm saying. Now imagine it's common for single mothers compared to single fathers. We have both, but the reality of it is
It's more
single
single
mothers
mothers.
are not going to
Let
sacrifice their time for no.
But
no
women
dude.
already assume that no matter what, a single man that has kids always going back to his baby mom to deal with her.
Yo, I'm not.
That's like the number one thing. Oh, you still fuck her. Oh, you know that's the
Yo,
you
there's
gotta
a
always battle
reason why
that.
guys have multiple baby moms because women don't mind being with a
Exactly,
guy.
bro.
The only person that got multiple baby fathers is
lot
Erica
of women.
Badu. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yo,
that's
the whole
about
hood
it.
got.
Like, you know what I
Listen,
mean?
the whole
Like,
hood got two baby
Disclaimer,
fathers and
come
better
on,
now.
bro, disclaimer, 'cause that
The
just
whole
sounds
hood
stupid.
right now got two baby fathers and better right now. So we can't
Yeah.
do that. Like a lot of
A lot
chicks
of
I
women.
know in their 20s, didn't even touch 28, 27. They got two baby fathers right now. And they just broke up with the second baby father.
And if
What-
a dude want to talk to a shorty, whether she look good, he meet her without her kids, she like, oh, I got kids. He's still chasing that. A shorty could see me, I'm like, yeah, I got a kid. She like, ignore.
I don't
not
think
talking
so.
to you no
I
more.
don't think so.
I
You
don't-
talking to a dude?
Yeah, but
I think it depends on
there's
where
certain
that
people-
person is in their
multiple men
life.
with kids.
Huh?
I spoke to
Yeah,
multiple men with
women
kids.
don't know because
Yeah.
they know most of the time guys don't have the full custody.
right,
So they know
right,
like he's not gonna
right.
be with the kid all the
But
time.
then-
Like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? So there's a difference.
But
Like,
you worrying about, you know, when he's going to see his kids, this, that,
And
and
this is
another,
the
and
thing.
that's the
you
cat.
probably gonna see him on the
and-
weekend. That means you got it from
and
Monday to
listen-
Friday,
But
and he
why-
probably
and
got
check
one
it.
day out the
And
weekend.
you wanna dictate how he's seeing them and this, that.
And no-
Women get jealous at stuff like that.
As a woman, you have to be observant of that shit because if you tell me you have kids and you're not going to see a kid as not a priority in your life, I cannot fuck with you. Because what the fuck can you do for
And
me?
exactly, some women get turned on by seeing a good father or a good.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So that's
I
like,
agree with that.
how many
But some women don't even care if he don't see his child or not.
No, they don't want him to see his child.
Yeah.
I've talked to women at times when
At times.
yeah.
Y'all some
ago.
little rinky-dink motherfucker.
Women don't want you to be in your kid, worry about your kids.
Wow.
Because
They want you to focus on them.
Because they want to be the main
That breaks my
priority.
heart.
They want you to have
That
a
breaks my
family
heart.
with them. They want you to start your new lineage with them.
But how many times you see a guy with a baby and a girl's like, "Oh, y'all so cute," blah blah.
Yeah,
like
you get that? Yeah, I'm pretty sure guys got plenty of slaps because a shorty thought he was a great father.
That's what I'm saying.
But I'm also saying once they're connected, once that happens, they want to why you going over there? What's going on over there? You get what I'm saying? Or why you always caring about what your kid's doing?
That's tough. Why would you say that?
You know what's
That's what I'm saying.
Let me tell you something. A dude, the previous dude that I was dating that I actually took serious, he had 2 kids and 2 baby mothers, right? That was a red flag for me from off rip because of the fact that I was so young. I felt like, you got 2 kids, 2 baby mothers. What can I really do with you? I can't be a 3rd baby mother. And if I'm gonna even think about having a baby with you or something, I want to get married because you on your 3rd. You feel me? Now, throughout the 6 months that I was with him, I literally told him I really don't want to meet your kid. If you want me to, I will go home so you could spend time with him because I don't feel comfortable not knowing if I might be around. I don't want to put that type of mark on your children where they get used to me and all of that. I only met the first one. The second baby mother hated me for no reason. I never even met her. She just hated me.
You still
He was still fucking her.
Yeah.
That's it.
You still smashing
Just
her?
Nah,
what you said.
and let me tell you something. For the 6 months, she gave him flack about seeing his kid, right? Soon as I broke up with him, the day after Valentine's Day, he bought me a ring, bought me some gifts. We spent Valentine's Day together. I dubbed him. Now, the following day, she goes over there and gives him an ashtray that says, "Ash it in my mouth." I said, "You little thirsty bitch. For 6 months, you didn't let this man see his kid."
If he would have did that the first time, they wouldn't have been in that predicament.
Let me tell you something, but what I'm trying to get at, right? I wasn't no jealous type of bitch that's gonna say what you doing with your baby mother. I felt like it was the vibes he was giving me because of the shit that he used to say about other women and certain things that he did. I'm not a jealous person, but you could read between lines. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say don't see a kid because I wasn't even opposed to it. But my whole thing is for the 6 months, you didn't allow this man. It was a hassle for him to see his son on Christmas. On some, you gotta meet me at the brother house. My son is not allowed at your house. But as soon as I break up with him, the day after you're gifting him a ashtray that says "ash it in my mouth." So you've been wanting to suck his dick and you purposely held the kid away from him because of the strength of me. And nobody can tell me no different because it's so coincidental. Now you ready to suck dick with an ashtray.
But real quick, you see how you said Shorty was preventing the father from seeing his kids, right? But on social media, she would play that as, "I'm not getting no support. He a deadbeat, this, that, and the third." Those type of scenarios don't get brought up a lot, and those happen. There's men that's trying to be fathers in their kid's life, and there's some women that are toxic that's not allowing it. You get what I'm saying? But
and that shit is mind-boggling. He couldn't see his kid for Christmas at his house. And I feel like I can't say it's off the strength of me because I never had a conversation with her. But the reality of it, for the 6 months, he probably only seen his kid 3 times. I was never opposed to him seeing his kid. I would have went home. I would have just went home.
Well, he got to take an L on that too, because if you know that that's the situation, you gotta separate both lives, and if she doesn't know what's going on in his life, then he needs to separate that. You get what I'm saying? If she doesn't know about you,
She saw me before.
so that don't mean she don't have to see you again. You get what I'm saying? You my private life until we get to that point and then I handle her on this side because that's what's bothering her. She worrying about my kid being in front of another woman.
And this is the thing, what I'm trying to explain to you.
No, I mean, she's always going to assume that, regardless.
I always stated, if you need to see a kid and it's our relationship is butting in between it, I could go home for a couple days and you spend time with your son. I told him I did not want to meet his kids. You know what I'm saying? I told him that. He forced his first child onto me for me to meet him. The child is cool and all that, beautiful kid. I'm not gonna knock it. You know what I'm saying? I met him, cool. But the second one, it's bruh, I could have, this could have been worked out. And these people are pushing 30. Yeah. So I feel like as a 24-year-old, I'm looking at it as, y'all could have worked this out in an appropriate manner for him to see his child, because I don't want to meet your child, baby girl.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. I don't want to play stepmommy. I'm good.
Yeah.
I don't want to play stepmommy either. That's why I don't talk to men that have kids anymore. That's it.
They was just doing too much for me.
I'm done with that.
I mean,
Happy my man.
in the famous words of Jay-Z, it ain't for everybody, man.
That's a fact.
Yeah, that's why I ain't
you
gonna try
gotta
that
vote.
shit no more.
All right, take us out, man.
Yeah, man, those are some great topics. I ain't gonna lie. We definitely need y'all to come
That's
back on
spicy.
the show because y'all definitely was holding it down. I ain't gonna hold y'all.
And I got like 10 t-shirts for you. I ain't gonna.
But anyway, y'all can follow us on the YouTube. Make sure you have to subscribe because we definitely need a subscriber count to
We
go
live.
up. Instagram, Dailyrapupcrew, and TikTok. I ain't gonna front. We kind of buzzing on
Yeah,
TikTok.
we
you know what I
buzzing
mean?
right
Like,
now, man.
so look us up on
Shout out to
TikTok.
TikTok followers, man.
As well as our special guests, you know, you guys are definitely, you know, held it down, and you can let them know where they can find y'all at, so they can follow y'all too.
Okay, I'm Sash Millie the Mean Girl. You can follow me on Instagram, Sash SASH.Millie MILLI_, and you can follow my podcast Instagram, Secrets with Sash. That's just the way it's pronounced and spelled. And you can also listen to it on iTunes, Anchor, Spotify, et cetera. Look it up.
Indeed.
What about you, Felicia?
And I'm Felicia. You can find me in Stunning, StunninG, Whites by FD. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok.
Indeed.
All right, appreciate y'all.
Thanks for coming, y'all.
All right.
Yeah.